G'day everyone. It's time to get my kimchi garden in. So I've got these little LD garden beds which I don't recommend buying because they rust really quickly. Get something better if you're going to get some raised beds. But it's time to pull some of this stuff out. In fact, it's way past due time to pull some of this stuff out. We've got some Thai basil in here which, yeah, it'll probably reseed, and I left there for the bees. This is the eggplant that got spider mite on it, and I sprayed with the homemade eco oil, and this is the eggplant that doesn't have any spider mite anymore. So that worked really well. So we're going to give them a bit of a top up. We pull this stuff out. This one over here we're going to pull out too. I forget whether this was broccoli or something, but again I left it go to seed so the bees had something to come to. So let's get this cleaned out. And this, which will come in and have a closer look in a sec, is pennywort. It's meant to be good treatment for arthritis. So we shall eat a couple of leaves of that and keep doing that every day and see if it works. This is a compost bin, because what I'm going to do is fill this cardboard box up with plants, not weeds, but plants, and then I'm just going to sit it at the back there under a tree and it can rot down. No need to do anything else, just leave it sitting there. Anyway, get that out. Oh, what's this? There we go. That was left in there way too long. But I can see that the red spider mites have all gone. Is that pennywort? Oh look, my pennywort's sending out shoots and suckers. I think I might replant that. I will replant that. And there it is there. Pennywort. Now let's just put that over here out the way. Up. We have a bad guy. You can see the little caterpillar there. A good guy, an earthworm. So we'll just put him out of our misery. Let's get some cheap Aldi soil in there. So we have soil. Not a lot of nutrients in this potting mix I wouldn't expect, being from Aldi. And we're putting very hungry feeders in here. I think I'll put my Chinese cabbage in this one, my wombok, and I'll put the daikon into this one, which we're going to do at the same time. So we're going to get some good old-fashioned NPK. And put a reasonably good amount of that in there. As I said, I wouldn't use this much on pretty much anything else except cabbages and greens. Being big feeders and nitrogen hungry, we're going to put some chicken manure in. This looks like, oh God, this is potent. This is straight from a chicken farm by the look of it. Lots of wood chip. I'm not sure I'll buy this again. Oh, it does stink though. And not in a pleasant way, the way a lot of other fertilisers like sheep manure and cow manure do. Alright, let's dig that in. This is going to get a really good watering in because we've got storms today. I'll go and get my seedlings. This is Nagaka. I suppose. but it's still the same sort of wombok cabbage. And we'll thin them out a little bit and pop them in. So we can get sort of 2 in here. My problem is, like many people, I crowd stuff. I'm going to try and break this up a little bit. There we go. We'll pop one of those in here. He won't grow, but we'll stick in there anyway. I'm going to leave both of those in because one of them will probably die. I'll thin him out later. He has 2, so again, I'll thin it out later. He has 2 as well, I think. Nope, he only has 1. And then we'll put these 2 right here. And some of these I've got 2, but I will thin them out when I get there. And up the end here, I'm just going to put daikon in the end there. Plus this room. Then we shall do the next bed. And we're using Triple C as usual, which is our corn, canola and chicken. One bed. Let's move on down. We'll cut that up. They should have been taken out. They didn't grow well. This is from overcrowding. So this is meant to be a wombok, as is this. But I overcrowded them, and we probably, well, we might try cooking that one up as a small side dish. It's nice and solid. Yeah, we'll cook him up as a side dish. And here we have spinach, which I think we shall use in a salad. Only small bits. Nothing wrong with it. There we go. So we got a bit of spinach, a small cabbage, and we shall top that up. I shall get another bag of soil, potting mix. So this is daikon radish, which is we grow for the root. Therefore, we don't want too much nitrogen, but we do want a little bit. So let's get our NPK, and we will be much lighter hand with the NPK on this bed. Which is good because that's where we ran out. Let's scrape that through a bit. That's good. We're going to leave that chicken manure underneath to decompose. And let's get our daikon in. These we can do in little clumps. Pull out a couple when they're relatively small. We can do 3 in a row. Oh, there's a few too many in this one. So we might try gently teasing it out. Alright, now here I'm going to put a couple of more Chinese cabbage. They aren't quite as well established. And hopefully they'll survive. Now they don't have as much nitrogen as the ones in that bed, so it'll be a good comparison to see how much it does help. I've only got one left, so we'll put him in the middle here. that's it. These 2 beds are done. I'm going to leave the others for a little bit longer. I've got a bit of weeding doing these, I can tell you. 1 kimchi bed done. Catch you in the garden.